Good afternoon, Knights. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jocelyn Gray, and today is Thursday, March 9th, 2023. Here's your nightly news update. Earlier today, State Attorney Monique Worrell held a news conference to give an update on the criminal history and arrest of Keith Moses. Moses is accused of shooting 5 people and killing 3 last month, Dylan Lyons being one of them. Worrell said none of Moses' previous crimes would have resulted him spending life in prison. Governor Ron DeSantis questioned Worrell on why Moses was allowed to walk free. Worrell said the office still plans to seek first-degree murder charges, but wants to file second-degree charges to keep Moses in custody. With spring break on the horizon, UCF's annual Safe Nights Week takes place from March 6th to March 9th. Nightly News reporter Jeffrey Laux showcases the now 10-year-old week-long event.
Safe Nights Week is back for its 10th year at the University of Central Florida. With the recent shootings at Michigan State University and the devastating news of Dylan Lyons sweeping the emotions on campus, wellness and health services have made strides within the student body to know that they are not alone. WHPS have partnered up with 20 different organizations surrounding the campus. This is the largest event hosted by Healthy Knights, and the student body responded with tons of interactions among the various tables at the event. Michelle Spies is the Assistant Director for Wellness and Health at UCF. She believes that this event will teach students at UCF invaluable skills while also bringing positive energy to campus.
These are things that we don't learn in high school or college anymore, and so they're just so thankful to have that skill because they don't necessarily maybe have that adult that teaches them or that class.
The UCF Police Department and other local law enforcement agencies stopped by throughout the week to give lessons on how to stay alert and stay safe with self-defense teachings and first aid treatments.
2023 Safe Night Week allows the UCF community to come play inflatable games, enjoy free snacks, and get UCF promotional items while learning about health and wellness all in 1 week.
Nitro decided to stop by the tire repair shop as an instructor helped others learn how to take off and fit a tire. First-year freshman Lindsay Smith looks forward to the event before a stressful exam at the end of the week.
Well, the free food and the dogs, honestly. I have a dog at home who I really miss, so I wanted to get some dog time in.
UCF Wellness and Health says they wish all of the students here a safe and memorable spring break. In Orlando, Jeffrey Laux, UCF Nightly News.
If you want to learn more about health and wellness while at UCF, make sure to check out their website at www.whps.sdes.ucf.edu. Black students at UCF are giving their input on an act that could benefit women with natural hair. Nightly reporter Kennedy Collins got to the root of the issue.
Florida legislators have filed a bill to end discrimination of natural hair. The Crown Act stands for Create a Respectful and Open World for Natural Hair. The act originated in California in 2019. Currently, there are 20 states that have approved the act. Florida is not one of them. The bill is on its 4th attempt to be passed in Florida. In 2022, the bill died in Community Affairs. UCF student Giselle Williams is the CEO of Queen Boss Braids in Orlando. She believes the act is a pushback to Florida's cultural identity.
It's like Florida's split in half. Like the bottom half of Florida is more like cultured, whereas the top half is like the complete opposite.
Williams says she asked clients about how their jobs will react to their hairstyles.
I ask them like, oh, like, is your job going to be okay with this or whatever the case may be? And they always say yeah, but regardless of them saying yes, I do think that Florida should put something in place to protect Black women and their natural hair.
Some counties have made its strides towards the protection of the natural hair community. In 2020, Broward County showed its support for the Crown Act by banning discrimination based on hairstyles.
UCF alum Lanaya Frazier lives in Miami. She says she did not hide her natural hair while she was in Orlando.
I don't even feel like it's a difference. Like, oh, when I'm in Orlando, people are kind of like, oh, your hair's nice. But then when I'm in Miami, everyone's like, oh, your hair is so beautiful. No, I feel like it's the same response in each city.
UCF student Nicole Holmes says her natural hair is a part of her.
I feel closer to my roots, and I feel like I'm making my ancestors proud, embracing myself. Everyone should be themselves, and we shouldn't be discriminated against, when you're trying to be yourself.
Yesterday, the bill was introduced to the proper committee. To track the bill for updates, visit flsenate.gov. In Orlando, Kennedy Collins, UCF Nightly News.
For updates on the Crown Act, you can visit their social pages at the Crown Act. Yesterday was International Women's Day, and the Iranian Student Association gathered to celebrate. The Iranian Student Association honored this day by having a solidarity event for the brave women of Iran. At their tent, they shared how women in Iran are fighting for their rights and how it continues to be a struggle for things we don't think twice about here. They also gave away flowers to women as they passed by the tent. To learn more about events like this, visit their Instagram at irsa.ucf. The Florida Highway Patrol are focusing on keeping drivers safe during the dangerous month of March. Nightly News reporter Jeffrey Laux gives insight on the spring break initiative.
As the sun comes out and weather warms up in Florida, spring break is time for many to travel the beautiful Sunshine State. This is also the time where many tragedies occur on the road due to drivers being under the influence. During March of last year, there were 479 crashes in Florida caused by impairment of alcohol. This is part of the reason that Florida Highway Patrol is promoting the Never Drive Impaired initiative during this year's spring break.
The Florida Highway Patrol reported that there are 3,013 DUI citations handed out in last March. This is why during this month they are making sure that drivers never drive impaired, and they are handing out these type of promotional things.
Data from the Florida Highway Patrol showed that 6 of Florida's 67 counties accounted for over 37% of impaired driving crashes in March of 2022. Orange County is unfortunately one of them, with 40 crashes during that month. Florida Highway Patrol Lieutenant Tara Crescenzi is advocating for drivers to find a safe method home if deciding to partake in alcohol or substances during the break.
Do not let a patrol car be your ride share. We do not want to have to pull you over on the side of the road and have to do field sobriety exercises. We want you to get home safely.
Skylar Rose is a UCF student who will be traveling to Panama Beach for spring break. She shares her thoughts on the alarming statistics during the month of March.
I'm not surprised. People get drunk and do really stupid things, and I think it's really sad because that's one of the crimes that are just completely preventable.
The Florida Highway Patrol will be working with local law enforcement agencies to keep our roads safe. The punishment of a DUI can revoke your driver's license for a minimum of 180 days while also tacking on a hefty fine and possible imprisonment. Make sure to utilize the resources around you to not become a statistic. In Orlando, Jeffrey Laux, UCF Nightly News.
If you spot a suspicious driver, please contact 911 with a description of the vehicle and the last known location. A team of UCF researchers has developed a nanotechnology that can kill and combat the spread of coronavirus and limit the spread of other viruses. UCF Nightly News reporter Adriana Arcamane takes us inside the lab at UCF's Department of Material Science for a closer look at the new technology.
When the COVID-19 pandemic caused lockdowns across the world, the research team at the UCF Department of Material Science Lab got to work. Dr. Sudipta Seal and his team started the development of a nanotechnology-based disinfectant at the start of the lockdowns, utilizing materials they had around the lab. Now they have received a patent for their work and can begin their next steps.
Because if you want to take the technology outside, lab, you need to make sure your IP is protected first. So this is the first step of such thing. So we are quite thrilled because it was very quick.
The disinfectant has a base of silica. Along with the nanoparticles, the disinfectant activates under a light source. Once activated, the disinfectant can kill the SARS-CoV-2 virus and its strains, such as the coronavirus. The nanotechnology developed by Dr. Seal and his team acts as a self-cleaning agent. Unlike normal disinfecting wipes, the material can be implemented and used in everyday items such as t-shirts or bed sheets. Dr. Craig Neal, Seal's postdoctoral researcher, says the team wanted to get a wide range of viruses before submitting for a patent.
So we wanted to get a nice swath of different virus types and see how the material performed against them.
The new technology is versatile and a game changer for new disinfectants, and Dr. Seal says that they're in the next steps of marketing it to manufacturers. In Orlando, Adriana Arcamone, UCF Nightly News.
The research team plans to market this new technology to hospitals and implement it by early next year. Now let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today's high is 80 degrees with mostly sunny skies and a 0% chance of rain. Tonight the low is a chilly 58 degrees with a 0% chance of rain, so make sure to grab your sweater on your way out. Tomorrow's high is 83 degrees with partially sunny skies and a 0% chance of rain. As the warm weather continues, remember to keep cool and stay hydrated. That's all the time we have for now. Make sure to keep up with all that's happening throughout the week by following us on Instagram at UCF Knightly News. And check back here tomorrow for another Nightly News update. I'm Jocelyn Gray. Thanks for watching and have a great day.